morning everyone, and welcome back to our third day of sugar flowers, and here they are. Slide them around. This is my Dollar Tree acrylic tray, just $1. But I thought they'd look very pretty just lying around in there. So today we're going to use some of these. If I could use all of them I would, because I'm that kind of girl, but we're going to use some of these and we're going to make a card. So if I just move those out of the way for a second, we're going to be using, if you didn't see the die for the flowers, that is the die for the flowers. And for the card, I'm going to be using the Surprise Creation Torn Edge circles, and I've used just a few of these. And what I did was I cut, let me grab these because I've got all bits in my hands. I cut a white circle so you can see which size die that I use there, and then I cut a frame using a smaller die, and of course you get left with that, and don't waste it because it's good for lots of other things. So I'll just move that one, and I've already put my Dollar Tree sticky foam pads all the way around on the back there. I like to use plenty of these, and you can afford to because they're only $1 a roll. And what will happen is when it's stuck down onto the white one, it won't get crushed going through the post. Now of course you can swizzle this around until the edges match up, which is something that I'm probably going to do in a second. And also to go with that, using an AliExpress die, which you cannot get anymore. I know that you can't get this one anymore, and even though it's showing up a weird olive green, it's actually lime green. And I've got two types of silver here. I've got the linen matte silver from Alina Craft and the shiny foil from Alina Craft. The other two shades of green there are from Joanne, and I've cut just one in the dark green so that it kind of ties in to the frame when I start putting it together. Now I like to work in odd numbers, so you'll see that there's 3s and 5s of things that I've cut, and I may use all of these and I may not. So let's put this card together. I'll just move these and I will move the dies. Now I'm not sure if I need to come up on the camera. I think I do, just slightly, so that you can see a bit more. There, I think you can see the whole circle now. Now, sort of like fiddling around, marrying this up. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel all the backs off here. I'm going to fiddle around and marry it up, and I'll be straight back. Okay, so I've done that and it wasn't at all hard, and with all of those foam pads there now, you've got a nice solid finish, so that is not going to get crushed. And you've also got that lovely little recess so that although you've got dimension in your flowers, they're not going to stick up as much as on a flat surface. And then it's all about fun. It's all about flower arranging and getting little scraps of stuff off your card that you can see there, because you don't want that on there. And it's about placing things where you want them, like just having loads of fun. I mean, I can have these all sort of like facing upright, just like a bouquet of flowers in a vase. You know, just arrange them how you want them before you go in to glue them down. And I think that one needs that one, and that one needs that one. And I've got one left. Do I use it or not? I think not. I'll save that one for something else. Right, I'm really happy with how those look right there, because I want to fill the bottom section with the flowers. So take a good look at that if you're playing along at home. I'm going to glue those where you can see them, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've done that, and you can see I've got my fern leaves right where I want them. Now, it could be if you're going to make a similar card that you want sort of like more flowers up there and your ferns spread around, whichever way you prefer to do it. But I'm just going to go fully loaded in this area here. And now it's just a matter of choosing colours. So we can just pick them up. We can decide which big ones, which small ones. Like there's 5-layered ones. There's a 3-layered one that I did. I quite like this rose pink colour. It doesn't really matter at the moment what I do, because I'm going to do fill-ins. And as you can see, because you've got all these different shades, it looks like you kind of like took forever doing it, and we didn't, especially not with the power of technology. So I'm going to go for a medium blue down there, and then I think I'm going to go for a shocking pink here. Now you can see that I've got gaps, and that's okay, because with the little 2-layered ones that we did, we're going to fill in those spaces so that there will be no gaps when we're done. And you can see how I'm just plonking these on, and I'm just doing them wherever I want them, and that is going to create a really beautiful and full card. Now if you wanted to, so I'm sliding off camera, aren't I? You can go in up there and perhaps dot a couple of small ones if you can see any white card and you don't particularly like it. It's just entirely up to you. But I'm going to glue these down now. May not be in that particular order, but I'm going to glue those down, and I'm going to come straight back. And here is the finished beautiful blooming card. Now the glue is still drying, so I'm not going to tip it around too much, but look at how pretty that is. Just a few leaves, a few flowers that you made yourself, and it just makes a huge impact. That would make a fantastic birthday card, wedding card, Valentine card. It all depends on the sentiment that you would put on it. And all I would do is make a little tag with some pretty string or twine that would hang down the back of it. And I would actually put an easel onto the back of this so that it could stand upright and it could be enjoyed. Now you can see how many flowers I used on there, but there is still plenty of flowers left for other projects, and I'm just going to lie that in there because I think it'll look really pretty in amongst all the others. And I really hope you enjoyed that 3-parter. Right, I'm going to be back tomorrow. May or may not use some flowers. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. But you have a wonderful day. As usual, all links below. Bye.